Alright, Nightmares, we are back. How's everyone doing? Give me a second. Okay, there we go. It's by the glasses thing again. Alright, again, anyways, Nightmares, welcome back. We are back at it again. So yeah, I'm pretty sure weekend's over for everybody. So with that being said, how was everybody's weekend? Hope everybody had a good time over the weekend. We are gonna be back at it this week, or it's a fresh week. So yeah, hopefully everybody feels a little refreshed, ready to take on the week. Oh man, I know I'm not. Gosh dang it. But we are back at it. Again, we're gonna see what. Oh yeah, let's kick off. We got the depth upgrades, right? Yeah, we got the depth upgrades. So yeah, let's go explore. We're gonna go a little. I'm not sure where to go exactly. We're gonna go a little deeper in the all the green spires and all that. Because we needed our equipment to be able to go at a lower depth to kind of fully
Welcome
explore
aboard,
that place.
Captain.
And now that we do have the upgrades, punch. Shall take. Alright. And I believe how we're gonna do this. Oh man, how are we gonna do this? Oh. My bad, Jelly. Alright. How we're gonna do this? Oh man. Think whether or not we should detach and then go, or go as see if we can squeeze everything all through. I would prefer to be able to see if we can squeeze the whole cargo and everything all through. That would be favorable, because in that way we do have the we'll have all our equipment with us on the spot with the fabricator attachment module, so we can create things if need be. And yeah, that would be the ideal. Whether that's gonna happen or not, I can't say for sure. But we're gonna go see how far we can go and check out this alien distress call origin as well. That'll be the overall arching goal. Okay, but it looks like we are actually, since we're here, I believe we're running low on rubber, right? So since we're here, grab as much as we can. Okay. Alright, and these are kind of, hence why we figure we might need this, because this would actually, doing this will actually make more room in our inventory, right? I think this should be good. Yeah, see? Now we have more room. Alright, I think that's good. Buddy. Steve! What were they called again? Sea Monkey? Yeah, Sea Monkey Steve. Number saying we're looking to go down even further. So we don't want to. Yeah. Again, as I was saying, anybody claustrophobic? Alright, there's gonna be some tight squeezes. Alright. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Go as low as 650. No sudden moves because we are in a tight space right now. Alright. Where's the big boy down there? Whoa, what was that? That looked like I collected something. Alright. Whoa. Okay. Let's not try to get motion sickness here. Like tight spaces. I mean, I'm not claustrophobic by any means, but that doesn't mean I'm, a fan of it. Oh, okay. No, we already got this one. Okay, looks like that's the big boy. It's a really big boy. Okay. Grab that. Grab some diamond. It's coming from. Yep. Woo! It wanted a piece of me, didn't it? Alright, we're at 321. Alright. No sudden turns. Rather, like I said, we are packing some major accessories. Oh, it's back. Oh, is that the defense unit? Oh wow. Okay. So that's what that is. It was our defense thing. It gives off an electronic pulse. Dang it. Let's try and do too big of a wide turn, I guess. Okay. Question is that thing gonna come above? If it is, it's probably best to go via the prawn, right? Yeah, we'll go via the prawn. Slow. Alright, there's the big boy. Storage. Oh, big boy's still up there. Fabricator, I got you though. Some diamonds, that'd be mine. Alright. Alright, so it looks like this is a bigger. The prawns was not too big of a target, or it's too small. prey down here. Huh, is this it?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Storage. Oh, we already got that. Battery? Yeah, I'll probably use another spare battery. Alright. See, the architect's over there. Seems like I'm going away from it there. Oh. The suit was making water this whole time. Is this all that there is over here? Is it going to do anything else? I guess it's all pointing in that direction. I can't go that way. Or I can't see the final location. That makes me confused. success. You should be good with that. Okay. Surface, make some repairs, we'll head back. How's that? Sounds good. Alright, go. Alright. That. Repairs. Good. Okay, good. Alright. Alright. Now, I believe this route. I think that's just all. That's still good. Okay, now we're going somewhere. This is details on the walls. Are these crystals like something? Resources we can harvest? It does seem like there's no threat. Let's go check it out. Ah! Copper. Oh. No, copper. Large morganite formation. Is there okay? There were no consumer. Okay. Strike program. Trace the amounts of manganese. Okay, so can I? Is this something I can harvest? Is this something I can not harvest? What's the deal? Ah, no copper. Oh no. My inventory's full. Alright. Hydrate. Oh, let me see if I can get copper. Put you in there. Put you in there. Yeah. There it is. Yes. Nice, make a beacon. Can I enter these without? No, I don't want pilot. Oh, hold on. Okay. No, I don't want this. Okay, why do I? Okay, there we go. I don't know how it determines what it does, but whatever. Oh, I can make a power cell. Ha! Funny. No, I won't be needing that just yeah, I won't be needing that anytime soon. Make a beacon. Alright. We're gonna see if we can harvest. That's probably wishful thinking, but whatever. Hold on. That's salt. Oh, there it is. Copper. Nope, take it. Take it. Nope. Lithium. Do I? No, not as of right now. It's for silver. Alright, one beacon. Well, we can. I'm sure we can find more as we go. For now, see if we can harvest some things.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Jeff. Nope, these are not harvested. That's to be expected. Let's do that. Alright. Okay, it's quite vast and open. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that what I think it is? Easy, easy. I think so. Actually, no, not the light. Gotta be as efficient as possible with my power source here. Oh, what's it? Did I step on something? Aha, kinda. Right. We'll see. big boy down here is. Right back on top floor. And drill these. Right. Let's just kyanite. I believe the next thing we need is kyanite and nickel. Right. Let's take a look. Alright. Because next thing we need is, I think, we need more depth. Oh, it's good to get more depth. Yep. Yep. Kyanite and nickel. Oh, nice. Torpedo arm. Oh. Oh no. One of two. You got me. There's the big boy down there. Is this for the bronze? I believe so. Yeah. It's okay. We're getting some neat stuff in here. Alright. Silver note. Oh, there's copper right here. Moving on. Oh, is that what I think it is? Oh, it is. Magnetite. Nice. So does that mean there's more on or something? Possibly. Can't say for certain. So his territory's over there. We should be fine on the outskirts here. I mean, good news is we got magnetite, right? I mean, kyanite. Well, both. Not a sufficient source, but hopefully something that will get us. Looks like he comes around every so often. But again, looks like we are on the outskirts of this territory, so we should be bothering us.
Calorie intake recommended.
Great rock. Oh, that means lithium, lithium. Alright, let's consume some calories.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Satisfy what we need here. Torpedo arm, nice. Alright. Torpedo arm. torpedo arm. I would like to get that. Oh, there's gas and vortex. Localized gravity distortion load. This is to a vehicle view. Okay. Cloud toxic gas. Alright. This sounds interesting. Lithium aerogel. Oh, we can definitely do that. Percent sulfur. Oh, we can definitely do that. Alright. Oh, thought I fell. Or might be getting near his territory. Okay. So that big guy. Stay stuck there. Alright, say that's his turf over there. Now the question is, can I go there on sea glide? Would I be able to make it on my sea glide? That's a good question. Let's see if there's any easy resources here. Pick up. Alright. I think I do like that. Back off. Back off. Get off. That's what I thought. Alright. Propulsion arm for the console. Let's check that out. Grappling? I'm not too sure how to get that yet. Okay. I think this is grab benzene. Okay, benzene. Okay, crossing. Oh, we do have the blueprint. Flowering spore. Okay, I have no idea what that is, so not too confident. Alright, so it looks like that is within his territory. Alright. We'll go repair. Let's repair, let's make a... We can drop... Yeah, let's just drop a beacon. Alright, where's the beacon? You can go, big guy. Kanite. One. Alright. Drop. I'm gonna go solo this. So let me go ahead and drop everything. Save and then we'll make the run. Another one. Alright. Go ahead and save it here.
Proceed with caution. A Leviathan-class creature is near.
Oh, so I guess we have to go low. What's the plan? Does that understand? Oh, never mind. There is. Is it just one? Going back. Yeah, it's back me to a corner. Got that ready. Nice, but we're just assessing the area for the time being. I'm going in circle. I lost my bearings. Oh, we are actually going deep. Alright, let's go ahead and go back. Where that is. Okay, it's that way. Okay, so it does circle around this way. Alright, so it looks like we have to go low. Spot me.
Warning.
Things in this environment are confusing my senses, and yet I feel certain there is something important below. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both. I cannot tell.
Oxygen.
Alright, it looks like this is where we die. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna load it back up. Whoa! Why didn't y'all tell me that was going on? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and load it back up. Alright. We're gonna have to go low with the prawn suit. Yes, go low with the prawn suit. Looks like that's our ideal step. It's gonna take a time. It's gonna take some time, but that's what we gotta do, right? Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Jeff. Sorry, I got you. Alright. I'll get him next time. I'll get him next time. Don't worry about it. Alright, so we need for him to leave the area. Leaves.
Proceed with caution. A Leviathan-class creature is near.
Okay, let's open up these crevices. There's actually some lead down here. Keep titanium as is. Go ahead and top off. That's a good boy. Alright, this is a massive 60-meter plus Leviathan appears to be the convergence of several evolutionary offshoots. Shovel-like head, the streamlined shadow. Head of the shadow, Leviathan helps us slice through the water as it approaches prey. Beneath the smooth skin is thick head plating that is used as a battering ram to ward off competing shadow. Segmented legs. Legs are covered in a thick segmented exoskeleton similar to an arthropod. The Leviathan's legs are used less for propulsion, which is left to its blade-like tail, and more for hunting prey. The thick legs fold open over captured fauna like a cage, while the strong exoskeleton protects the tissue beneath from the damage as the Leviathan feeds. Bioluminescent digestive tract. Mouth leads directly. Okay, secretes a highly acidic compound to capture prey. Tracks like okay. Assess extreme threat. Avoid at all costs. Well, looks like that's not gonna. That's a no-go for us. Looks like these crevices are our best friends. See that thing? See if there's any 622 depth. Alright, we don't know what's down there, so let's go to assess. This is a safe spot. And there's still a big gap there that big old void can come through, right? Does seem like it's quite a safe spot though. Alright, I'm gonna scan this. Jake. Multiple single nodes that are filled with thin green, scattering luminescent white dots. So it's taking from draw small fish. Nope. Did nothing. Yeah, it does seem like we are safe down here. Yeah, no concerns of a big boy coming down here. We're at 673 depth. 687. 700. Alright, so Pronsu can't go any further. Oh, but look at that though. Kyanite deposit. Oh, so many. What is this? Value caused by liking love in particular. Oh, what is this? Gold. Oh, that's fine. Silver. Gold, silver, kind. Alright. 60,000. Alright. Let's make our way back. On suit. Oh, could this be a suitable second outpost with the big shadow Leviathan as guard?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Just saying. So again. Copper. Titanium. He wants us to scan it, we'll scan it. Both equal distance. So let's see if we can check one first. Where are they in proportion to Oh, okay. There was one. Where? Oh, Bronze was up there. we are good to bring the power down here. Alright, we are good to bring the power down here, so let's go do that at least. That way, and shall Leviathan forward. Dead. It's just its home? Its habitat? Seems like it's not letting me go through this. Oh, there it is. Different biome. 1074. Nearing 800. I think we're gonna die here. There's no oxygen. And we won't make it back in time.
I sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area.
Oh,
Unable to identify.
yeah, we're screwed. There's too many shell leviathans here. I don't see how we can make our way through it. Alright, the only thing we can do here is see if we can outrun Leviathan here back to our prawn suit. And I believe we're going in its general we're going in against.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
This is gonna be really bad. Is it possible?
Oxygen.
No. It's not possible. Too far. Alright. It's alright. It's alright. Survive. Get this stuff out of the way. Easy, easy, easy. We got this. We got this. Alright, so I think we kind of got all we can. I'm not sure what else we can do here. So alright, let's check what we have in our resources. We'll figure out if we should head back or harvest some more. I have no idea. Nope, we're at 700. Yep. Prawn soup can't go that. Yeah, prawn soup can't go this deep. Not yet, anyway. Oh, our inventory's full anyways. Alright. Okay. Let's look at making next upgrades and we'll come back. How's that? Okay, where we at? Alright.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah. Okay. Got good collection of magnetite, kyanite.
Oxygen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Well, let's see. I guess next is the mark upgrades. Alright, yeah, let's go get some stuff here. Let's get torpedo. I think that'd be pretty fun. Sea truck. I guess we'll get the mark. That's right. I can't get the. I need nickel ore. I don't know where to find that. But at least I think we have enough for the Mark II. So I guess Mark II is part for the prawn suit. Mark II for prawn suit. Let's get the. Let's look at this one. See how much extra space we can get. I think that'd be nice. And let's go for some offense here. Let's go for propulsion and torpedo. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna need some lithium and some lithium and magnetite. Oh, Sean. Where am I at with lithium? Let's be honest. We're good. Magnetite and yeah. Something's. Oh, that's just. Right. big boy doesn't
Calorie
catch it.
intake recommended.
Come on. Oh, big boy. Alright. That's no trouble. Alright. What are we gonna do? It's gonna starve us out here. So it circles around quite a bit. At least 1,000 miles away. Looks like I made it stuck. It's a waiting game. Looks like it's stuck. So that is the case. Can't make it. Right. We got some. Oh, nice. We got some chow in our little area waiting us. Woo. All right. That's why I got this.
Vital
Some
signs
back.
stabilizing.
Okay. Remember, I still gotta make sure I'm able to make it back. Yeah, I gotta make sure I got at least make it back to the outpost. Well, since there's nothing really, I guess we get lithium and head back. Yeah, see nothing else. Yep. Yep, I don't see anything else. Alright. Let's go back, get some upgrades. I think I would call that successful. 76 power, yeah, should be good. should have the stuff in the prawn suit though, right? No, no, I do not. You gotta be kidding me. Yep, I don't have a beacon. Got no copper as well. I just want to mark that this one's been. That's all I have to come back visiting this place if I don't have to. I don't see anything with copper on it. Oh, I guess I lost it when I died. That would make sense. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Yeah, I probably had it, but then probably lost it when I died. It's alright. Let's see if I can find some copper or something quick. Copper. Of course, not going down there. Nope, guess not. Alright. Oh, are you serious? The hitbox is not that big. Oxygen, we're good. Let's see. There's more. actually be useful. Maybe in one of our future outposts, we might be able to incorporate it. That looks like it's in good condition still.
Rising temperatures detected in mineral-rich fissure below.
Okay, that. It's just nothing but ceilings above us. Made it back. Okay. Alright, nope, we are going in circles. Alright. See, isn't that green? Okay. We got a new resource.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right? We got kyanite and magnetite. So I think that was pretty
Welcome
good.
aboard, Captain.
Found a new location. I mean, we found where we can find kyanite for sure. Oh wait, hold on. I can't repair it while it's docked, right? I gotta repair it while it's like this. No. Okay. So because we don't have nickel ore, we only have enough for one depth increase, and that's gonna go to the prawn. All right, it's gonna slide it in nice, right? If you guys know anything about that. So funny, dummy. What was that? Oh yeah. Oh, I need the storage. Oh, I got it. Actually no. Let's do this. Let's see. Oh, I got 3. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap out these 3. Percent. Alright, let's go. You. Should be good. Alright. Oh, I'm dropping power. Why am I dropping power? Ah, crap. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we're gonna need another locker. How much for these locker again? Quartz to titanium. I do not have quartz. Yep. Oh, not that one. Please. Yep. Let's see. Actually not. Let's deconstruct you. Who's you over there? Ah, that's good enough. Okay. Good. Yeah. Then we also need to look at the storage unit for the sea truck as well. I think it might come in handy. I do feel like if I do that, though, it might make the sea truck a little too long. What do you think? We'll make it, and then we'll see how it looks. Yeah? Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, yeah, let's do that. My parts. Parts. Let's come back up. Okay. Alright, so. Let's go to this stuff first. Okay, never mind, we're good. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and save this here. Alright, we are looking to make the mix the with the nickel kyanite nickel. I think that's gonna be the kyanite. Two nickel. So I don't know how I came across these in the first place, to be honest with you. Okay. So 2 nickel and the kyanite. Just need the thing. There it is. 400 meters, we're good. I did think about this when making this outpost for the sea truck, but it's alright. We'll manage. Okay, so what's the deal after? Yeah, what are we looking at for? 1100 meters. Alright, now we're talking. Now we're in business. Oops, sorry, I didn't make the mic. Alright, question now is, we had, yeah, it's on Mark II already. Yeah, because we have this, so we made this need Mark III. That means 3 nickel, or where are we with the nickel? I believe that was it. Let's see. Nickel. I think that's it. Yep. Nickel. Check this one. Nickel. Check this. No. This was no nickel either. Oh, looks like we only had 2. Yep. Alright, so we can't make that one. Besides, we're gonna need 3. We only had 2 anyway, so that's a bummer. Alright, more for the prawns. Because it looks like the prawns are gonna be my fastest, or my most reliable, versatile at the moment. Let's take a look. Alright, 5 titanium computer chip and lithium 2 vector. Alright. Computer chip. Correctly. And it's 2 of these. Gold. Copper. Copper. Right. chip. Oh no, we got one. 5 titanium, 2 magnetite. 5 magnetite, or 5 titanium. All right. Okay, potion cannon. Nice. We can't get that. It's fine. Polyaniline. How do we get that? I would like to see. Given that we're going, these depths, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be thermal stuff everywhere. Hydrochloric acid and gold. How to make that? Okay, I have no idea what that is. I'm pretty sure we ran into that quite a few times. We'll keep an eye out for that. Alright, so that will be on hold. Torpedo. Lithium and arrow. I believe we have arrow gel made already. Yep. What was it again? 5 titanium. No titanium. No titanium. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, nice. Alright. So we got those. Anything else we're looking at here? I don't know why I pinned that one. Let's see, what else are we looking at? Should I just make some torpedoes? We're probably gonna need that since we got the torpedo arm now. Let's hold off on that one. Let's hold off on torpedo just this second. We'll probably end up making it, but let's look at it. Okay. Wiring kit. That's 2 silver plastic ingot. 2. Alright. How's our luck? Nope. Good right now. Yep. 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 Okay. Alright. So we gotta make it from scratch. So that's gonna be, I believe it's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 lithium. So 4 lithium in total, is that what I'm saying? Wiring kit, 3 lead. 3. And then where's my silver? No silver. No silver. Alright, that'll do it. Alright, wiring kit. That. That's it, right? Yeah, but I think it needs the mobile vehicle bay to make it. Yep. Alright. Mobile vehicle bay, where you at? Alright. Go. Oh, come on. Alright. Build it up here. I think we got this one. Build it up here. Build up here, pack up the vehicle bay, and dive back down with it, right? Right, cool, cool. See, we got this. Oh, no. I did not mean to drop. I meant to deploy. Oh, it's gotta need binding. Right. We can make the storage. Once it's done. Yep. Dive down with you. Let's see, dive down with you. Yeah, we'll see how this looks. I'm not too sure, but we'll see how this looks. So yeah, go down, take out the sea truck. I'll attach it. We'll do the sea truck storage. Sea truck storage, and then fabricate. Yeah. And then the Prasu docking at the back, right? Alright. We are closing in. 195 meters in depth and climbing. Alright. That's I'm the game music. Ah, there it is. There's my shadow of me bringing it down. Okay. Yep. Gotta go this way. Take it out.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect that. Oh, does that disconnect? Okay, it disconnects this one. Okay. Yep, it's still connected. Nice. Alright, I swear I can do this. There we go. Alright. Let's take a look, see how this baby looks. Oh, it's just full of storage. Oh, wow. 3 by 5, so 15, 30. Let's see, 4 by 3, 12, 24, 54, 3 by 6, 18. Uh, 72. I just got this too. Okay, not bad. See how she looks though. It's gonna be a. Ooh. And also with the prawn in the back too. She is going to be a long lady. That's right. Go with this. Technically, what I would like to see if I can get oops. Let's see if I can put another boost, speed boost on this thing. Will they let me? I don't see any problems with it. Okay, let's try it. Probably super see at the expense of some power. What are we thinking? Oh, I'm not too sure. We're just gonna leave it as is. That's requiring too much thinking. Okay, so what do we got then? Quickly, oh, we're at the 2-hour mark already. We'll just test this out real quick. Technically, I think that's about it. Alright, let's look at these first. Alright, titanium, magnet. Ooh, I don't think I want to expend that resource. So let's just do titanium crystalline sulfur. How's that? Yep. It's in vehicle upgrades. Away. Let's see. I'd like to test these two. Oh yeah, sorry, so okay. Here's one for you. It's not taking. Okay, I think that should be it. Oh, I made 2 with one. Okay. It's not a bad trade. Store's empty. Yep.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, well actually now, since we do have the storage unit, we can actually put these. Actually, hold that thought. Oh, I have to restock it. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you know what? I'm gonna take you off. Oh. Let's go save here. Oh, okay. If it's unbreakable, it doesn't do anything. Shield, lithium, whatever. So, how do we feel? Come back. It's still alive? Oh, it is still alive. Can I jump it? Let's see. Ah, dang. Probably could. I just couldn't. Probably just couldn't do it. Alright. So, what are we thinking? Go with all three. Yeah. Yeah, alright, so this is how we're gonna work. We're gonna go ahead and go with all three arms. Yeah, we'll go with all three arms. Main one we'll have will be the propulsion and the drill. No. These will be the two main ones. The torpedo and the propulsion. I mean, I guess with that being said, I guess I would like to look into getting this one. Benzene, how do we get that? Because we do have a, we're gonna keep the storage. We're gonna play with that. We're gonna keep that so we can, so the stuff that we're gonna store in the prawn suit is gonna be also prawn suit, items, right? Flooring support. Okay, I have no idea where to find that. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, oh, excuse me. Snow fox. We could make it now. Yeah, so we'll make the snow fox. Although I think this is gonna need to be like, I think we need like a land base, right? I think that's gonna be best to set up the snow fox. Yeah, it'll have to be land base. So there's no point in building it underwater, because I highly doubt I can take it anywhere. Yeah. Okay, so main setup will be for the prawn, since it can go 1100 meters in depth now. Really nice. I'd like to, we'll have to look into get that. Probably later. Eventually. So yeah. We're not gonna use magnetite for this. We'll just use the gas torpedo. Yeah. So this is what I'm thinking. We'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and keep the propulsion and the prawn suit as the main equipment, or active equipment. We'll put the drill arm in the storage component of the prawn suit. And then of course we'll load up the prawn suit with the prawn torpedo arms with the gas torpedoes. And we get 2 for every one that we craft. And then we'll load up some extra just in case. So anything in the storage component of the prawn suit is first priority will be make sure it is for the prawn suit only, and then they will leave the rest of the space.
Seek fluid intake.
Quiet, Polly. For harvesting or gathering, right? And then when we do hit a deposit that we want to drill, we'll go ahead and exit it manually, swap it out, and then drill. And then once the drilling is complete, we'll go ahead and swap it back. I think that's how we'll play it. Yeah. All right. I think that should be good. We did a little testing, and I'm kind of satisfied with the testing, so that's how we're going to proceed. Yeah. And then, yeah, I think that should be... We weren't able to get to any of the locations, but we got some new resources, so we were able to advance our equipment, so I'm satisfied with that. Alright, so with that being said, I think we are definitely good for our gaming session. We're gonna go ahead and... Yeah, I was just testing. We saved, right? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take a 10-15 minute break. Nightmares, after that, we'll go ahead and reconvene back in our asylum, where we're gonna hang out, chat a little bit, smack each other around, and then wrap up from there. Because again, this is the weekend stream, as I mentioned on the Friday stream. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Hang out in our asylum for probably roughly maybe like half an hour and 45 minutes or so, and then we'll wrap it up. Alright, so with that being said, Nightmares, let's go ahead and take a 10-15 minute break, as I mentioned. Go ahead, stand up, stretch, relieve your bladder, go powder your nose, hydrate, all that good stuff that I'm going to be doing as well. And I'll catch you back at our asylum, Nightmares. Alright, with that being said, ready, break. Alright, and we are back. Let me know if there's any issues. But yeah, with that being said though, let's go ahead and proceed. So yeah, again, I hope everyone enjoyed a good break. 10-15 minutes. I went to use the bathroom, set all this up, all that good stuff. Alright, so with that being said, again, house rules as always before we begin. As you already may have seen, you're probably going to encounter some issues, some errors. Alright, so house rule number 1, all this takes a lot of CPU and GPU power. I'm going to go ahead and adjust my play space while I explain this. So yeah, all this takes a lot of CPU and GPU power, and I'm running all this on a potato PC. So you'll encounter those errors. Again, don't mind it. Just act like it's a part of the stream. Again, and it wouldn't be a dummy stream if it wasn't scuffed, right? So with that being said, don't mind it. However, if worst case comes to where the application, everything crashes, I'm not gonna boot it back up. We're just gonna say that that's how we end stream for the day here, or for the night rather, for me, because it takes a lot of stuff. I have a lot of applications open up just to do this here, so I'm not gonna go through the trouble of restarting and booting everything back up. So yeah, not gonna be worth my time. So if that does happen, we're just gonna say it's all good. That's just how we end stream, and everybody's gonna go do whatever they want to do and be productive, right? Because I'm sure Nightmares, you guys have better things to do than sit here and listen to me, run my mouth. So that's that one. Oh, and also with, of course, as shoddy internet here. So yeah, that's also maybe a contributing factor. House rule number 2, everything here is set in good, everything that's set in here is all in good fun. So of course, nothing is serious. It's all set in good fun. So with that being said, leave your ego on your end. Don't bring it across here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and continue with the stream. So again, gaming session was good. As I mentioned last stream, that again, the weekend stream here is gonna be today, this stream. So hence why we're here. Again, as I stated, I am trying to keep it consistent for it to be on Saturday for the weekends. But of course, like I said, that's not always the case. So hence why as I stated, every Friday stream will have more concrete information to let you guys nightmares know when is the weekend stream. So with that being said, yeah, we are back at it again. So yeah, as of right now though, of course, I'm pretty sure everyone's weekend's practically over. So I hope everyone is looking forward to the week. Unfortunately, I'm not, but I'm hoping nightmares. I'm hoping you guys are, for my sake, so that way I can at least feel some joy from you guys, nightmares. All right, so with that being said, as we all know, I do something. So came across my mind because, of course, we all it just happened. Was the what did they call it? Was it the I don't know? Is it called daylight savings? No matter which one it is, whether it's where the clock moves forwards or the clock moves backward, right? I don't think it matters which one it is. I think they're both still called daylight savings, right? So on that note, let's discuss about that a little bit, because again from my perspective, right? I want you nightmares to see kind of how I perceive things, and just get you guys thoughts on that. So with that being said, all right, daylight savings, whether again, I don't care whether it moves forward or moves back. I believe that's all right. So from my experience, again, I want to be clear, I'm in the US. So I believe usually the time this happens is usually for me, being that I'm in the US, it happens roughly overnight, right? So I have worked the night shift, and again, that term is used rather loosely because it does differ from what I found out from occupation to occupation. So yeah, from what I found out, it looks like night shift, again, that is rather a vague term, because some people's again, like I said, it may differ from occupation to occupation, because I think night shifts for some could be from like I don't know, like 9 at night till like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 9 at night till like 5 or so in the morning. It could also mean like 11 at night till like 7 or 8 the next morning. So it is used rather loosely. But again, nonetheless, it's still the same, right? So any variation of that, right, to where it falls under the daylight saving time. Like, how does that work? Because I have had shifts like that before, night shift, graveyard shift, whatever you call it, where the variation of it spans from that time, right? Like somewhere around like 9 or 11 at night to like 5 to 7 the next morning, right? Now, of course, if your night shift nightmares, if the night shift you are aware of doesn't fall within that time, again, that's fine as well. Like I said, that term is used rather loosely. Some, again, such shift could also be referred to as like the graveyard shift. So yeah, if that makes things a little more one-to-one translation, then okay, by all means, use that terminology instead. But again, the one I'm referring to is the time variation between that time frame, right? So with that being said, how does that work for daylight saving? Like, if it moves forward, right? So let's say it happens like at 3 a.m. So that means it's like, how does it work? Again, I have had that night shift, graveyard shift before. I can't recall if I have had it during that event though. That daylight savings. So how does that work? Like, are you practically screwed if the time goes back an hour? Does that mean you practically have to stay on there an extra hour? And then you're pretty much pretty lucky if you're on there and advance forward an hour. Then that means you practically worked 1 hour less but because of the daylight savings, you see it your full time. Would that be how it works? Again, just some thought process here. Cause yeah, like, all right. So I'm not talking like, all right. So the reason I'm saying it because I'm not going for like, like pay wise, right? Like, although that could be something we could talk, that could be incorporated in the discussion here as well, is pay time. Cause of course, like, now I'm not talking about like salary, right? I'm talking like hourly. If you're in an occupation where it pays hourly during this time, like how would it work? Like, you punch in, the clock says you punch at this time. However, and the clock adjusts whether forward or backwards, and then you got to punch back out. And of course, same situation, right? If it moves forward, then that means you when you punch out, you still punch out at the same, of course, at the time you're supposed to punch out, and then the machine will still account that as you punching out at a certain time, and it still accounts for that length of, whatever the time span of your work period, right? And then, of course, if you work an extra hour because the time moved back and you had to punch out, then, yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. But again, it's not about the pay that we're focusing on. It's about the time frame of your work for the shift, right? Because that would be the case, right? If the clock moves forward, then you practically skipped. Oh, I think I saw it. If the clock moves forward, then you practically worked an hour less because the time just skipped an hour ahead for you. Versus if you work and the time move back, then in that case you have to work an extra hour because the one of the hours that you were actually working or clocked in to work on didn't count because the time went back, right? I think again that's how I see it. But again, let me know what your guys' thoughts on that. That's just something I perceived, right? Again, if you guys do have such shift that you guys are currently working, that overnight, that night shift, which is like overnight, or the graveyard shift, whichever you want to call it. Again, much respect. I used to do that. I can't do that anymore. It's not. I mean, I can, but it is definitely not a preferred. It's definitely not one of my preferred schedule. Is all I'm saying. I would rather opt to work some other shift. I mean, don't get me wrong. Each shift does have its pros and cons. It's just if I was to go like I remember like I said, I have done that shift before. It really messes up your internal clock, I would say. Because again, all right, so for me to sleep, right? So for me to sleep, I need I can sleep with noise. Noise is fine. It can be as loud as I want. In the area, I can go sleep. Doesn't matter. However, for me personally, if there's any light, I find it harder to sleep. If there's any lights at all, I prefer like complete darkness, like the dark, like blackout curtains, like that stuff, right? I sleep better with that. Like if there's any ounce of light at all, I find it harder for myself to sleep. Again, everyone's different. There's some people who can sleep through, can sleep in whatever light there is that's going on in the room, but they can't sleep if there's like so much noise, right? So yeah, and then there's both. There's some who can, so there's people. There's nightmares. There's human beings from all aspect that can sleep in certain conditions, and some that sleep in other conditions. My condition, again, I'm just saying, is that my condition, I sleep better in dark, a darker setting, and that's fine with me noise level does not bother me. I can still sleep through whatever noise level is around. Cause I mean, even then, like, I don't know, like, and then like which works fine. Cause again, I like music. I enjoy music, so I actually do like putting on some music, going to bed. However, that's what I used to do. However, I stopped doing that because, again, I am a deep sleeper. I'm pretty sure nightmares. I'm pretty sure I told you guys this already. I'm a deep sleeper. So I don't sleep with. Now that I do have to wake up early, I don't sleep with music anymore because I need to make sure when the alarm goes off, I know it's the alarm and I have to get up, right? So if there's music, then I could kind of like subconsciously like not wake up because I could subconsciously kind of like maybe categorize it as part of the music. So hence why I don't. Well, I would on the week, like if I'm relaxed, like if I don't need to wake up, then yes, I like to listen to music and go to bed. So yeah, and there's some who doesn't. There's some people again who can't sleep in any noise level. Yeah, noise. My English is escaping me. So yeah. But yeah, like the human beings who can't sleep with like they need like complete silence to sleep. Man, I feel bad for them because like they can't enjoy like music or anything before going to bed. Like the lightest like noise will keep them up. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I can sleep through anything. The only thing that I can't sleep through is if like I could still sleep if there's like light, of course, if there's a light source, of course. However, again, I just like as I stated, I just find it more difficult for me to sleep in those situations. But again, I would rather be like that than be a human being who can't sleep through if there's like or not sleep through, but like have a hard time sleeping through like noise level, right? Because like again, I enjoy music, so I do like my music. And of course, when I don't need the alarm, I like to have my music. Kind of like lullabies me to sleep, right? Kind of soothes me. But yeah. So I don't know, just some thoughts. Because where was I going with that? Oh yeah. So to wrap that around, with me personally sleeping to, the night shift and graveyard shift with the daylight saving times again is because, like I said, right, I have done the graveyard shift. We'll just call it graveyard shift. Makes it easier. But yeah, like I said, it messes up my internal clock, because, like I said, right, I can't sleep or I find it hard to sleep if like my surrounding is, if there's lighting in my surrounding, and yeah. So again, good thing though that yes, they did invent like blackout curtains. If you don't know what those are, nightmares, those are just extra, like you're thicker than normal curtains that like doesn't just cover the window. It covers like the whole, like, all right, so we understand, right? There's the window and then there's the frame of the window, right? And in most cases, you'll just have like, like the window curtains or the window blinds that you may have, covers only the window, right? Not the frame and everything. Whereas a blackout curtain, it will actually cover the full window frame itself, and it could actually cover just a little more excess of the of the wall as well, and like that like helps, and like that would stop like practically any light to get through into the room, right? So hence why the name blackout curtains. So yeah, again, so when I was on the graveyard shift, yeah, thank God they had that, because I've had it before where I didn't have blackout curtains, and oh my God, it was a struggle just trying, because how everybody does their schedule differently. When I'm on the graveyard shift, I remember how I set up my schedule was, I tried to do it as though. Oh, actually, no, never mind. I don't do it as though I work as if it was a regular schedule. Because if it was, all right. So some human beings, when they do their graveyard shift, they do it as though they were just working the regular, a regular first shift, right? They go work, they come back, they do whatever they would do, and then they go sleep, and then wake up to go back to work, right? So and again, this doesn't apply to everybody. I'm just generalizing it. So it's work, matters to address, sleep, and then repeat, right? And when I know, and then some people just adjust that to the graveyard shift, right? So they work the graveyard shift. Once they get off, they would stay awake, address matters that they need to take care of, and then they'll go sleep. So that means morning till like early afternoon, and then they'll sleep from afternoon, evening, and then wake up and go start the graveyard shift and repeat, right? My schedule when I was on the graveyard shift, I didn't do it like that. I did it to where I was on the graveyard shift. I would get off, go to sleep, and then wake up around like late afternoon, evening, address anything I need to address, and then roll right back to work. So because of that, so when I get off work, the sun is rising. So I'm trying to sleep, and then the sun, of course, will pierce through, the window and light up the room. And then and then again, like I said, me personally being that I find it harder to sleep in an environment where, there's light source and everything, lighting up everything. Again, I can still sleep, but it's going to take me a little longer to adjust and then go to sleep because of light source. So yeah. So I would take probably like an hour longer to go to bed. So yeah, so my schedule again will be graveyard shift, sleep, wake up, address matters that needs to be taken care of, and then repeat. So yeah, I would actually, and because your internal clock, right? It's like, oh, it's daylight, it's daylight. We gotta, you gotta stay up because it's daylight, and when it's dark out, it's like, okay, gotta go to bed. So it just kind of messes up your internal clock going on the graveyard shift. So hence why, it messed up mine. So hence why I don't like. Again, I've done it before, but I'm not gonna be my first preferred choice of the shift, because again, there may come a time where I might have to, where I don't know, I probably will have to go back on the graveyard shift, but again, I'm gonna avoid it at all costs. Just doesn't work for me. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of how I'm gonna wrap it around and connect again daylight savings with graveyard shift, and then sleeping habits. So I don't know, just figured. But yeah, so just kind of nightmares. Just want to let you guys know kind of how I perceive things, and I don't see if you see if nightmares, if you guys perceive things differently, or see if you guys perceive things the same way I do too. But yeah, because I have tried before where it's the same thing where it's work, get off, address things, because that's how, like, first shift, right? That's like the ideal shift that everybody wants, because it's work, you get off, you address things that needs to be taken care of, you go sleep, and then you repeat, right? I have tried that while I was on the graveyard shift. So I would work, get off the graveyard shift, try to address whatever I want. But then the issue is, again, because my internal clock, because I've been staying awake during the nighttime, I feel rather exhausted and I want to sleep. So when I'm addressing all these any matters that needs to be addressed, I feel rather groggy, and feel not as I don't have the energy to kind of go through with all that, and kind of a slump, right? And then, although the sleeping before going back onto graveyard shift, it does work rather nice, because like the bad thing that I've found myself when I was doing again the schedule I've been doing was graveyard shift, sleep, wake up and address things. When I go to work for the graveyard shift again, I find it rather it gets boring, right? Because again, every shift has their own pros and cons. Night shift is graveyard shift is nice in the point that if you're dealing with like there's really of course it could vary of course with the occupation as well. During the occupations that I've had for graveyard shift, it's rather nice because you don't really deal with people because everyone's sleeping, so you don't really have to deal with anybody, and of course let's be honest, supervisors, managers, they're not gonna they'll more likely than not be on be there with you on the graveyard shift, right? If anything, yes, there is a possibility, but of course if they are there's it's probably just like one. The other managers, supervisors, they're not gonna be there like how like first or second, like the morning shift or the afternoon, evening shift. There's usually like more than one managers or supervisor. However, graveyard shift, that's tend to be not the case. They're either there, like only one of them is there, or like no one is there, right? So best case scenario from my experience though, from what I've gone through when I was in it, there was no managers, there's no supervisors, because they are not reluctant to take or to be on that shift with you. So usually you're there by yourself, or if not by yourself, at least not with like supervision, right? So you can kind of like you got some like so no one's looking over your shoulder. You're not dealing with customers or anything because everybody's asleep. However, that means that it could get boring, and when it does get boring, I do find myself kind of nodding off. No, not sleeping on the job, just nodding off. But again, I can catch myself. I make sure I find ways to keep myself awake. So don't worry about me. I'm being, I hate it, but yes, I'm being responsible when I was on this shift, on those on those graveyard shifts. So yeah. So again, some pros and cons, right? Because my internal clock is like, okay, it's it's nighttime. I should be sleeping. But of course, because you're on the graveyard shift, like I said, I feel like it messes up my internal clock. So sleeping so when I was trying where I was sleeping before the graveyard shift, it does help. Because you just woken up from like a 6 to 8 hours sleep, and then you go into work for the graveyard shift. You don't get tired, right? But then again, like I said, when I did that, and when I got off the graveyard shift and I had to address matters that needs to be addressed, I had like no energy. Really didn't feel like dealing with anybody either. So I was unproductive outside of work. So yeah, so that's why I jumped into the schedule that I had when I was on the graveyard shift was graveyard shift, get off, go to bed, wake up, because when I wake up, I feel refreshed. I can address things that needs to be taken care of, and then it worked best for me as well was because You go to sleep after work, you get up, you address things, matters that needs to be addressed and taken care of. You just woken up, you feel really nice, or you don't feel exhausted from the graveyard shift, right? Because you just slept. And then when you do go into the graveyard shift, is yes, you can find yourself rather tired, because that's what I found myself. But again, because it is the graveyard shift, though, it's more relaxed. So yeah, there's some leeway there. So again, some pros and cons about it. So yeah, while I did enjoy it, I mean, again, I did definitely enjoy the pros of it when I was on the graveyard shift. But again, like I said, I find that the cost of it, impacting my internal clock was just not worth it. Yeah. So, not for me. But again, there are people there's actually human beings out there who rather enjoy the graveyard shift because of all the pros of it that I just discussed. And they're night owls as well, is, I believe is the term. And yeah, they do just fine because they're actually more active and awake at night. I was like that at one point, and then I was like, you know what? I like sleep. I enjoy my sleep. When it's dark out, because again, like I said, because I sleep better in dark settings, versus settings where there's like light or anything lighting. I just so yeah, I don't know, just works better for me. But again, like I said, there are those who actually enjoy it, and and they don't have any problem sleeping when there's light shining from the sun through their window and everything. So it works best for those those individuals, but again, I'm not one of them, so doesn't work for me. But again, like I said, while I have been on the graveyard shift before, I've never been on it when daylight savings happened, though. So again, I'm not sure how that works. But hey, if you guys do kind of have an idea, hey, let me know so I can kind of get this thought out of my head. Until then, this voice is gonna keep whispering in my head. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and I'm gonna pop you guys over to the card game. We'll play let's spend like 5 minutes playing it, and then we can we'll wrap it up because it's getting rather late too, isn't it? And it's going on to the weekdays, so that means everybody's got work, so I don't want to bother you guys when you guys are resting. So again, 3-card Monty. This is what we're playing. You got 1, 2, and 3. These are the 3 that you guys are gonna select from Nightmares. And of course, explain the rules as always. There's 2 Jokers and Lady Love. The goal of the game, of course, is to make sure you find Lady Love and avoid the 2 Jokers. All right. And again, this is not about winning or losing. This is purely about testing your luck. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and start the shuffle. See what we're looking at. All right. And actually, let me just go ahead. Let me go and just reiterate kind of what I discussed about last stream as well on what's the outlook's going to be. All right. So, while we do that, I'll go ahead and explain it. So, again, you fresh shuffle. So go ahead, make your selection from either the left, middle, or right card. But while you're making your thoughts there, let me go ahead and again reiterate what I've already explained last stream. And I'll keep reiterating again. So again, it doesn't take anyone by surprise. Because again, I myself don't like surprises. So yeah. So again, with that being said, all right. If you have selected the middle card, you've been correct, because that is where Lady Love is. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and turn it over and start a new one. A fresh deal. All right, so while it's doing that again, so as I reiterated, the outlook of this, the stream here, I'm still gonna be streaming till the end of the month. Again, I'm not too sure when yet. I have a little more concrete information maybe come next weekend. So yeah, all right. So with that being said, if you guys, so I'll have some more concrete information come next weekend. But as of right now, though, from what information I have in the air, I am still gonna be streaming, like I mentioned, for the duration of this month. And Nightmares, if you have selected the left card, you would have been correct, because that's where Lady Love was. All right, but yes, so for the duration of the month, I will still be streaming. Same thing as usual. Same schedule. Monday gaming, just pure gaming. Friday and one day of the weekend will be our gaming session and hangout session in our asylum here. However, after this month though, I will my streams will be on pause. Again, that's because as I stated, there is something I'm pursuing, personally. And it looks like it is coming to fruition here. The only bad thing, of course, is that, it's nothing related to, streaming or anything. So that's why it's not like a break. So Nightmares last round. And if you have selected the right, you would have been wrong. It's right. 2 out of 3 is not bad if you guys did get it right in the first 2 rounds. Again, it's not about winning or losing. This, again, is purely about testing your luck. Although, again, warning though, if you guys do see any game similar like this, again, 3-card Monty on the streets or anywhere, I would advise you to avoid it at all costs. The only reason why we play here is because, again, this is all in good fun and games and just purely to test your luck. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and get you guys to my resting place. And I'll go ahead and meet you guys there and we'll wrap it up, right? Because, again, I like to keep this around 3 hours or so of stream, and we've definitely gone a little over, so I don't want to take your guys' time anymore. So, bear with me. All right, I am here. Let's go and turn that around, close that. Okay. All right. All right, Nightmares. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and wrap up here. Overall, let me go ahead and finish what I was gonna saying back there while we were playing. All right, so so again, as I was saying, there is something I'm pursuing personally, and it looks like it is coming to fruition. However, as I stated, it's gonna be more of like a pause on my streaming. Not so much of a break, because unfortunately, what I'm pursuing personally here isn't stream related. Where I feel like a break is where my definition of a break is where you kind of just stop streaming to work on content or work and whip that you've had for streaming, right? That's kind of built up, and you kind of just need a break to just focus on that so that you can provide a better streaming environment. So that's how I define it. So because it's nothing like that, I'm gonna say it's like a pause because it's like a break, like a streaming pause. Because not what I'm pursuing personally here, again, like I stated, is nothing related to streaming. So everything's gonna be put on hold, like all the ideas and the work in progress that I had for our streaming here. Everything's put on pause while I pursue this. So yeah, that's why I see it more like a streaming pause. But again, so for the duration of this for the month here, I will still be streaming Monday, Friday, and then one day on the weekend. However, at the end of this month, I will be on a 2.5 month pause from streaming. Actually, that's not just streaming itself. It's from anything social media related, because what I'm pursuing, again, it's gonna be 2.5 months. And when I do go on this, what I'm pursuing here, I won't have any internet access. I won't have any electronic access. So yeah, I won't even be able to provide you guys any updates. But after the 2.5 months, I'll be back streaming as normal. Again, I'll probably, as I already said, I do need to kind of keep up with Twitter. I'm really bad at it. Again, I'm still learning this space. Well, yeah, I'm still learning and trying to incorporate how to work on this space. So, yeah, I'm really bad at it. So forgive me, nightmares. Doing my best here. But yeah, so I'll definitely, however, yeah, before our last stream for this month though, I'll make like a actual Twitter post and be like, just, hey, just gonna be going offline for a while for 2.5 months. But once I do come back, we're just gonna pick it back up. No issues. So yeah, and again, this pause, again, like I said, is something I'm pursuing personally that I've wanted. It's not anything bad. So I just want to make sure that's out there, that if I do go radio silent and you guys don't hear from me, nightmares, just let you guys know it's nothing bad. All right. It's just, something I'm pursuing personally. Cause I know most of the times when it's like, from what I've kind of encountered, something like this is because, the content creator is probably is encountering some sort of hardship. No, that's not me. Again, because I'm perfectly fine. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm just, pursuing something personally that I've wanted. So yeah, nothing bad's going on. All right. It's not because of, something bad, any hardship or anything. No. It's actually a good thing. But again, the only thing that sucks is that it's not stream related. So everything's going to be placed on pause. Once I get back though, I'll stream again, and then I'll see where all my work in progress, where I left off at. I can see if I can pick it back up from there. But again, yeah, so that's the outlook here. But again, until then though, we're gonna stream as normal. So next stream is gonna be actually it's Monday for me already. So yeah, it's actually later tonight. But again, Monday is our weekday stream. So it's a shorter stream. It's just purely the gaming session. We're not gonna be coming into our asylum here and hang out. But still great nonetheless. But yeah, with that being said, let's go wrap it up, nightmares. Go ahead, make sure you guys can go on your way. Cause I'm pretty sure you guys have better things to do. You guys have dreams to haunt. But yeah, with that being said, nightmares, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a good time. Nice to be back, hanging out with you guys, playing games and just chatting with you guys. It's been great. But yeah, with that being said, nightmares, I'll leave you guys to it. With that being said, while I'm away though, as always, nightmares, hopefully the voices keep you guys company. And nightmares, I'll catch you guys in your sleep. Deuces.